the Holy Bible says about the Lord. For in that he himself, meaning Jesus Christ, for in that he himself has suffered, being tempted, he is able to aid those who are tempted. Hebrews 2:18. Because he suffered and he was tempted, he is able to aid those who are tempted. So when you go to the Lord Jesus and say, Lord, I am in pain, he'll say, I know, because I lived it. When you go to the Lord and say, I'm crying, he will say, I know, because I lived it. When you go to the Lord and say, I am poor, he will say, I lived it. When you go to the Lord and say, I'm alone, he will say, I lived it. I lived everything and more than all of you lived. I know exactly what you go through. And until the high priest, until the Pope, the Patriarch, the Bishop, the Cardinal shares the pains and the agonies of his people, he will never lead his people to Christ. Never. He will care about his own comfort zone. He will care about the palaces. He will care about the limousines. He will care about the red carpet rolled beneath his feet. He will not care walking in the streets barefooted, seeking those who are lost. He will not sit at the gutter and share a meal with a homeless person unless he was homeless as a pope. Church, wake up before it's too late. The Lord will not know. The Lord will deny those who chose palaces. The Lord will deny those who lived in mansions as church leaders. The Lord will deny those who sat in limousines. The Lord will deny those who put millions in their bank accounts and their own people are starving in the streets. The Lord will not know you in the end. Wake up, my dear friend, before you lose it forever. Before you lose it forever. What does it benefit a man if he gains the whole world, but at the end loses himself? Blessed is Charlie Kirk. He died for a great cause. I believe he has found himself in the end with the Lord Jesus. So it's not about putting on this outfit. You think you're something special. No, it is your heart, my dear friend, not this outfit. I can make this anywhere, and the cheapest when I go to China. You can dress up very lavishly, but can you make your heart clean, my dear friend? Only God can, through his precious blood, which he shed on Calvary on the cross. The Lord Jesus shared our lives, therefore he knows how we are exactly. How we are exactly. And incredible. An angel can't understand your tears. An angel can't understand your pains. But the creator of angels shared your tears and shared your suffering. You couldn't ask for a greater gift than this. The ultimate source, God, became like us and one of us. And from here, we begin with the Lord Jesus' tears, or the tears of the Logos incarnate, God revealed in the flesh. And we'll take this in order. 3 times the Lord cried. Read it in the New Testament, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. 3 times the Lord cried. We take it in order. The first time, or the first place, at the tomb of Lazarus. Second place, on Palm Sunday, when he went up on Mount of Olives and cried or wept over Jerusalem. Third time, in the Garden of Gethsemane. These 3 places, the tomb of Lazarus, Jerusalem, at the Mount of Olives, weeping over Jerusalem, and in the Garden of Gethsemane, these 3 places point out to 3 events in the human's life which took place. When the human being sinned, he had to receive the punishment of that sin. He had to receive the punishment of that sin. The first punishment to the man or humanity, God said to Adam, the day you eat from the forbidden tree, surely you shall die. What is the first punishment to humanity? Death. Therefore the Lord Jesus had to cry at the tomb of death. The first punishment, the first tear. The first punishment, surely you shall die. Christ, God revealed in the flesh, cries at the tomb of death. Lazarus is dead. He cried for Lazarus. He cried for the human race to decay in that grave because of sin. And through sin, death entered. The second punishment for the man or humanity lost his peace. Peace here is symbolized by the city. Why? Because in the city, there is all the potentials that are needed for life to really flourish. In the city, all the potentials are founded there. Example, education, hospitals, work opportunities, you name it. In the little village, not much, but in the city there is a lot of potentials. The human being lost the potentials of his peace the day he sinned. Therefore the Lord Jesus wept over Jerusalem, the city of peace. Through sin we lost our peace. Christ cries over the city of peace. Third place, or third punishment, the man was expelled from the Garden of Eden. Therefore the Lord Jesus had to enter the Garden of Gethsemane in order to bring back humanity once again to the garden. And with his tears, he came forth to the entire human race in three specific points. With these tears, he's coming forth to the entire human race with three specific points or three specific things the Lord is doing. Number one, the Lord Jesus, by crying at the tomb of Lazarus, he came to eliminate death and its power. Number two, crying for those who are seeking the earth, the city of Jerusalem. Stop seeking earth. Stop seeking material. Stop seeking this world. The Lord cries for every soul that is seeking this sick world, and the end of this sick world is the grave, eternal death. The Lord is crying for people who are seeking the earth. He cried for the city of Jerusalem. And number three, crying in the garden to bring humanity back to the garden.